What is up, you guys? The King1337 coming at you with a review of Child of Light. This game is going to be out for PlayStation Network, Xbox One, PC, PS3, and I believe Xbox 360 as well. It's only going to be a $15 game, and it is easily the best $15 game out right now. Probably the best game under $20, and probably one of the best games out of all games right now. It is a beautiful game, as you can see from its gorgeous aesthetics. Just looks so good, and it's really cool. Within probably the first 20 minutes of the game, you unlock almost all the features like flying and skill trees and a couple of jewels as well. But the storytelling is great. I'm gonna let you guys hear some of that right quick. It is just amazing. I absolutely love it.
Child, tuck yourself in bed and let me tell a story of Lemuria, a long-lost kingdom, and a girl born for glory. In Austria was a crown land ruled by a duke. Aurora was his daughter, child of a duchess mysterious, beloved by her father.
I mean, that's just a little piece of it. It's amazing. I love the story. It rhymes. It's kind of cool. It can be weird at times, but at the same time, I really enjoy it just because it's very unique. It's a little bit different. As you can see here, this is one of the many puzzles in the game. There's a whole bunch of different ones. You can use your little buddy to shine light around. He has a crazy and hard to pronounce name, so I'm not even going to try to butcher that one. But you can use his light to reflect some things for a couple of the puzzles in the game. Some are timing based. They're all very different. I really do enjoy the puzzles in the game. It's almost as good as the combat system. I normally hate turn-based combat, which you're about to see me fight one of the first bosses in the game. Like I said, I normally hate turn-based combat, but this is like turn-based combat with reactions as well. You control your little buddy throughout the game, and he can go around and pick up power-ups for you. He can slow enemies, and he can do a whole variety of different things. I think that's very cool. It makes it a whole much more challenging. It makes it a lot more strategic, and it keeps you a lot more involved in the fighting as well. So that is a feature I really, really enjoy. I also think it is very unique that they, with the PlayStation 4 at least, how they have your little buddy where you can control him with the touchpad. I like that a whole lot. It's very easy for me to just swing him around with a touchpad and put him wherever I need him. It's a lot more precise than using a stick, I think. And it's not forced. It doesn't make you do it. It's an option, and I really enjoy that option. And I know a lot of people might not like it, but I do. And I think it's good that it is an option for everyone out there to do if they want. Another cool thing about the combat system, as you can see here, is you can interrupt people. The cast time changes throughout your different attacks. But if you slow people down, like right here, I'm trying to catch up, and then I'm going to try to hit them. I'm going to try to knock them back, but instead I get hit and interrupted, so I don't get to use my next move. It's very unique in that sense. I've never really played too many games that have done that. I've seen a couple that have, but I think it's a very unique combat system, but it's one I definitely enjoy. It takes turn-based to a whole nother level for me, and it's something that, like I said, it's something that I just really enjoy. There's also a whole plethora of different strategy. It's like you have to use different like attacks and defenses as you progress throughout the game. It gets kind of challenging, and then you have to pick up like your health and mana. I kind of like cheating, like right here, where it's just waiting on you to choose who you want to attack, picking up some stuff, and it gives you a little time to breathe. But in that sense, I think I love the combat system. It's really cool, especially you can slow people down in the real world, like not in the combat, and you can sneak up on them and get a free attack in, or there are times when you might not see people and then the enemy gets an ambush on you. That's a very cool system as well. And there's just a whole bunch of other little small unique things about the combat system that I do really enjoy. And also one other really cool thing is whenever you do a crowd control, I've never had a crowd control attack not hit everyone so far. So if you get to crowd control moves and stuff like that, I would always recommend using them just for the simple reason of they hit everyone. I've never had one miss. The enemies can dodge things, but I've actually never seen them dodge a crowd control either. That is something I definitely enjoy. Right here is going to be like kind of like the little add-on, like little equipments. A bunch of different games have these. You can craft them like you see here. You can take multiple ones, craft them together and get better ones. This is one of the I think this is the first one you actually get in the game, but it adds fire damage, and this is the skill tree right here too. Shows you a few of the things you can power up. Just another little cool little feature that they're throwing in here. I really like the skill tree, and I really like the fact that you level up very quickly, and then you get things like little gems to add on your weapons very quickly as well. Like I said, within the first 30 minutes, you get flying, you get that, I got that fire ruby. Now, I was probably already level 5 or 6 by that point. So within the first 30 minutes, I had a really good idea of like what this game was about, what I wanted to do, and how much for the next few hours I was going to be playing, and like what I was going to be up against. I think that's very good. It outlined it for me very well. I was really stoked about the flying. I was really stoked about the combat system, and then the art style is just gorgeous. But like I said, I definitely think this game is worth it. For $15, I think it's probably one of the most worth it games out there. It's not too expensive. If you can, I would highly recommend you get your hands on a copy of this. It's a very, very fun game. And honestly, it might be a sleeper for, I mean, I'm so curious as what's going to come out later on in the year. But as of right now, I don't know if there's hardly any other games that would beat it. Stick of Truth and some other big ones like Infamous, Stick of Truth, Titanfall, with other big releases like that. I don't think any of those games really blew me out of the water, or I was really impressed with. I mean, I thought they were all good games, but this one I actually am really, really impressed with, and especially for the fact that it's only a $15 game. It's a smaller game. I honestly think this right here, at this stage of the year, is probably my favorite game so far. But once again, thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, just feel free to leave them in the description below. But thank you guys for watching again, and have a wonderful day, guys.